The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
The Carson-Newman position previews roll along as we take a look at the backcourt with senior Madison Bunch. I'm Michael Watching for the Eagles Sports Network. And Madison, senior year now for you. And you look at last year's senior class in the Marisites, Chandler Gear, Torrey Griffin. That group kind of reestablished a standard for this program with 20-win seasons, NCAA tournament appearances. Now the torch has been passed on to you. What's your mentality being a senior this season?
I think that we just have to keep it rolling like we have been since, me and Addison Bird got here. So just keep the winning mentality and keep our focus, keep getting rebounds, keep getting on our game, shooting.
When you look at, from your perspective personally, last season at this time, the path to playing time seemed like it was a fairly long one for you. And then in the middle of the season, you transition into the starting lineup and you become a key contributor to this team. This year's group only has 12 players on it. Seemingly, it would appear that you would have a lot of playing time at your hands this year. How are you approaching this season compared to last year?
I think staying prepared, getting in the gym on our own time. I think that a big thing for me is just filling in that leadership role, being there for the other teammates, getting them in the gym as well. So just an overall aspect of getting in the gym, doing stuff on my own, plus leading it into the team.
Normally with a basketball season, you think a 30-game schedule, and all those games are guaranteed. There's no weather delays. There's nothing like that. Obviously, this year is not normal. It is just a 21-game schedule as it stands right now, conference-only slate as well. And, of course, we're wearing masks. It's a totally different year. It could only end up being 15-game season. It could be less. You never know what's going to happen. How do you approach this campaign?
I think playing every game like it's one of your last, because you never know when you're going to be in quarantine or when other situations can arise. So just playing every game like it matters.
You look at the rest of this group, and Breonna Weichel is obviously the one that kind of leads the way in that regard. She's the team's leading returning scorer from a year ago. What does she bring to the table for this group?
Yeah, she definitely has the ball handling and the control that we need just from a point guard standard. And then, of course, she can shoot the ball really well. So just being very versatile and picking up different areas of the court.
The team adds a player like Skyler Beaucheers to this group. What's it going to mean to have her into the lineup once she's eligible in December?
I think Skyler's a great girl whenever it comes to being shifty, especially from me guarding her. I mean, she's a great player, so adding that, and then she's got a lot of mid-game range, so adding that in is like another Addison Bird, so definitely going to be very helpful.
When you look at this roster, as I mentioned, only 12 players, it would appear that it's a very deep team because it feels like you can put anybody 1 through 12 on the floor and probably get the same type of results. What does that mean to this group, especially during practice where you guys can get after it for 2 hours?
Yeah, so it's very good. I don't think it's going to be like a platoon 5 in, 5 out, but we also have a lot where we can go in and sub in for pressing if we need to. And everybody can play all kinds of different positions, so different rotations, getting the feel for everybody. It works nice having a shorter roster, but we all get that experience.
Madison, appreciate the time. Best luck this year.
Thank you.
She's Madison Bunch. I'm Michael Watching for the Eagles Sports Network.